confirm it. Here we go on ESPN. Perhaps the most fabled football field in the NFL today. Bears, Packers. This ought to be good.
Number 2, kicking off for the Packers.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Number 2 kicks it off to begin the game. Number 20 fields the opening kickoff at the 11. Brought down at the 29. Susie Culber is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. It's a windy day out here with the flags whipping around above us. The kickers will definitely have to try to gauge the wind aiming their kicks.
He's got such a vice-like grip, Peter. It's got to be hard to break out of his grasp, even when you're... 34-yard line. Williams. Rogers tosses it deep down the left side, and it's him.
The defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
The Bears stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 44-yard line. Howard goes in motion. Closes his grip around him. You are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are. Will bring up 4th down. Wilkerson crushes him behind the line.
Wilkerson is here to play, I tell you. What a stop on 4th down. It's worth another one.
Offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive
incompletion?
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense... This pass will fall
third and short situations. 4th down. Defenses love to hear that from the refs.
Rogers throws a big rainbow here, and
Cobb tutors his man on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage. Back down at the 28.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the
were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Number 18 goes in motion. Wilkerson sacks.
Wilkerson comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long, and that puts them in a very convertible 3rd down situation.
Yeah, you know, Dan, my last convertible was a 72 Nova.
You know, Peter, it's no wonder you were a line down. Wilkerson. Number 10 throws a bullet themselves into the short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. And they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. Another opportunity. 1st down with a split backfield. Cobb catches it left sideline, and he's looking for room. Rogers lobs this one deep to the end zone, and it's intercepted for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
Number 12 goes in motion. No dice, and it falls. Howard. Intercepted. Back down at the 37.
Gilbert knows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play. Number 50. Williams didn't hold that. Rogers rifles this one hard over the middle. This one falls incomplete.
You never want to hand the other guy an edge.
Rushes out, goes in motion.
That's what you call thinking on your feet.
Howard gains. Howard gets the call again. Number 10 gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's intercepted.
Just settle it down.
The Packers offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Go! Pick it up! Go! Down! Set!
Rodgers goes it to the left side. Williams grabs the right side, and Rodgers zips it to the left side. Rodgers floats this one out to the right side.
That tight end is a great target in the end zone. Plus the halfback in time to get around him. He's a load out there.
Rodgers ropes this one to the end zone, and it's intercepted. The Bears have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good deny.
At the 32-yard line.
Check gold, 83!
Williams takes the handoff and takes it upfield.
Fade to their go-to receiver.
Williams.
Check gold, 21!
Rodgers dumps this one to the flat, and they can. Number 2 from 18 yards, and that'll do it for the first half of this one. Bears are out in front, 7-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Packers should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Number 20 would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Bears ended the first quarter, the ball at the 48. Number 18 was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 47-yard touchdown for the Bears. The Packers later on in the second quarter, Packers trailing by 7. Fuller shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Bears still early in the second quarter. Gilbert was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Bears ahead 7-0. Williams was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Packers, after getting an interception, the Packers have the ball at the 4-yard line. Jackson would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Packers still late in the second quarter. Packers down by 7. Adams is going to run a great route here. Have a look as he creates some space and is able to bring this in. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers are down, but still in it, 7-3. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Number 18 has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast. Presented. Rodgers unloads this one to the left, and Williams gets his 7th carry of the game, and
Gray, 59! Listen up! Hot, hot!
Rodgers throws a big rainbow here, and it's intercepted.
Bears.
Lynch benefits from a huge error on the receiver's part. The ball gets dropped. And he's there to scoop it up. It's all happening down there.
The Bears offense takes the field. Howard gets the ball on second down and heads wide right. No one in front of him. 10,
Touchdown,
and he's
Bears.
in for the
This
touchdown.
drive will start at their own 24-yard line. Williams takes.
Rodgers throws it to the left sideline, and it's tipped.
Pretty good field position
Makes a
anyway.
play. The Bears come out on offense and are well ahead. And another shot to score. Wideouts in the game. Howard makes it across in motion. Number 10 dumps this one off, and it is
two-man zone coverage back there, but the pass, it never made it to the receiver.
potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. Howard chews up. Number 10 lobs this one way over the middle, and it's intercepted. Was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Williams picked up. One man to beat. Interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great leads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
It's intercepted. Haven't gotten much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive is
Over the century mark. Oh, you came to play today.
Williams has his number called on first down. Lewis, and there was more proof of it right there.
Yeah, a lot of bodies over the middle, and that congestion is what they're having problems with.
Rodgers throws it deep down the left sideline, and it's intercepted. Number 12 is over the middle, and Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs
That's how you close every inch of turf.
Howard gets the call again and pays the price. Howard carries it for the 8th. Howard gets the ball and searches for a hole. Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Number 10 rifles it out left side, and takes the catch out to the left, and
Adams almost bobbled this one away, but manages to keep possession. Way to keep you cool.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string. Rodgers lobs this one deep to the end zone, and it's caught for the score.
Touchdown, Packers.
Graham shows his coverage, man. The finer points of pass patterns, namely get away from me. I have the ball to catch. The most
Bears have had real problems throwing the ball loses yards on that one.
Howard ran out before he got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he thought he was playing on one of those wider metric
Bring up
systems.
second down. Number 10 just rifled this one. This one's on the center logo at the 47-yard line.
Oh, 119. Check.
Tackle at the 42.
Rodgers does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Williams carries it for the 12th time, and no.
Black 89. Haida Black.
Rodgers passes a high, long one, down 3 wideouts in the game. Grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first.
Number 63 going to keep his wits about him here and make a smart play. The ball's loose, but now he gains control.
Goal 74. Listen up.
Rodgers throws this one to the left side. Bears offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their 48-yard. Howard will get the carry on second down, and Miller catches this.
Brown 22. Brown 22.
Howard barrels off his left guard. Howard gains.
Sweet time getting this play off, Dan. There's no reason for them to hurry the snap.
Howard grabs it yet again. Not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Howard gets the call on. Number one kicks from 38 yards out, and it's on the clock at 56. Rodgers zips it to the left sideline, and the catch is made, and the clock continues to wind down.
With the tackle. Red 56. Hyena, red 56. Empty. Hyena, red 56. Hyena, red 56.
Catches the heater left sideline, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. Rodgers throws a big high lob, and the ball's caught at the 28. Runs out, and that will stop the clock at 6.
Adams sees the time slipping away and does what he has to stop the clock. That's good thinking. Yep, did the smart thing by running out of bounds.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys. No dice. Rodgers lobs this one deep to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Rodgers goes right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That gives him his second touchdown of the day.
Dan, he's definitely making his presence felt out there as well as on the scoreboard.
Number two lines up for a 1-point lead. Here's the extra point, and it's good. With the clock at 3. Number 31 tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. And that will do it for tonight's game. The Packers come out on top, 17-16. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Yeah, man. Good job. I can see it, though. That's all right now.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Packers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Lynch was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Bears have it off an interception. Ball at the 42. Howard would come up with a big play here as he gets the carry and has clear sailing ahead. A 41-yard touchdown for the Bears. Bears up by 10. Number 29 shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Packers on D. Number 37 would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Packers behind 13-3. Alexander was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Packers, after getting an interception, the Packers already inside field goal range. Lynch would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Bears, after a red zone stop, Bears ahead by 10. Matthews was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Packers have it off an interception. Rodgers would find his target on this one. A 16-yard touchdown for the Packers. Packers back 13-10. After driving 31 yards on 9 plays, number 1 is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. A 39-yard field goal. The Packers come right back. Rodgers is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. Nice. A 51-yard play that set up a Packer touchdown. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers edge out a win, 17-16. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Rodgers is standing by with our Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You really showed up today. And you won a close game today. What gave you guys the edge today?
Our D-line came up big today. They were making tackles and putting pressure in the pocket. I'm proud of them. That's how we do it.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.